Hiya, this is Guy Salter, and in this video, which again is another video to go towards making up part of this 30-day challenge, which I have to say I'm really enjoying. It's nice to get back into sticking myself in front of the camera, even though it does still feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I was going to talk today about forgiveness. Now, although that term is quite generic because it can relate to anything, it certainly has a lot of impact and effect on us as individuals and how effective we are when it's time to work on our business. And I think forgiveness initially starts with ourselves. We first of all must be willing to forgive ourselves for any past mistakes, any bad relationships or situations where we've left a relationship that could be considered to be bad, and we must forgive ourselves before trying to move on, because without doing this, it's almost like leaving a wound without dressing it. It's just going to get worse. And that wound, although you can't see it, is one that's internal, and it's an emotional one. And if it's left untouched, it can become a problem. And once we have found it in our heart to forgive ourselves, which I would actually recommend doing on a daily basis. Go to bed with a clean head and a clean heart, and forgive yourself and everyone for whatever's happened in the day, good or bad. Is to then take the time, even if it's just mentally, and go through and forgive the driver that cut you up, the person who perhaps was trying to sell some insurance to you on the phone and you said no. Don't give them a hard time. They're just trying to do their job too, just like you are. And maybe if it was the when the postman delivered some mail, if the dog got to it before you did, forgive your dog. Or if there's any other little incident or event that's happened throughout the day that would ordinarily cause you to perhaps get angry or react inappropriately, forgive yourself and that person for those minor events, because all the while you're holding on to any kind of resentment, or you're not willing to forgive, it's a bit like trying to drive a car with a handbrake on. It's not as effective. So I'm sure you probably already know this, but if you haven't, take something from this today. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch. And if you've got any comments, or you've had an experience where you've found that the forgiveness has helped you to let go and move on, then feel free to share in the comments section below this video. And enjoy the rest of your day.